Hi there and welcome to this video. My name is Andy Rowe and I run trendfollower.co.uk. In this video I'm going to have a look at my weekly trading system and see if I need to do anything. But before I start, of course, let me just give a quick disclaimer. The video is just about what I do. It's not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, so please just regard this as entertainment. Now what I do is divide my investment pot into 5 different slices, and I'm interested in investing in shares, in property, in gold, in commodities and in bonds. And what I do is to use a simple timing system to decide whether I want to be in the market or out of the market. So what I'm going to do now is have a look at the fund that I use to be exposed to shares, and I use Fundsmith, which is a unit trust which has a range of UK and US shares, and this is the graph of Fundsmith at the end of this week. It's a weekly graph, so each dot on the line represents the price at the end of the trading week, and you can see that the graph shows that the price closed well above the average price for the year. The green line is the MA52, the average price of the last 52 weeks. So the price closed well above that, so that's fine. I'm invested in this fund, so I don't need to do anything. I'm going to stay invested. So what I do now is to have a look at property. Now I've been out of the property market for a little while now, and I'm looking at the UK property market. I'm using the iShares ETF, which has a mixture of UK real estate investment trusts and property funds within it. So let's have a look at the price here. Now this week the price has come up more. It's been rising for a few weeks now, but it didn't close above the MA52. It became within a sort of hair's width of closing above the MA52, but it closed very slightly below the MA52. So the question really is, will the MA52 act as resistance and stop the price from rising up any further, or will the price break through the barrier and go on to greater heights? Well, I'm a trend follower. I'm not going to try and predict what's going to happen. It could go either way, of course. I have no idea. I'm not a reader of the future. I'm just going to have to wait. My feeling is it's going to keep rising up, but you know, it may not do that. So I'm just going to wait, and if at the end of next week it's closed above the MA52, then I will invest in IUKP. But until then, I will keep my funds in cash. Okay, so I'm going to look at gold now, and I use the SGBS, which is an ETF of physical Swiss gold to give me exposure to gold. And the average that I use is the price of the last 2 years. This is the red line. The price of the last year is a little bit too spiky for my liking, so I'm going to wait until the price rises above the MA104. So I've done it in a different colour, so it's red, and once it rises above that, then I will invest my cash back into gold. But at the moment I'm going to keep the money as cash. So nice and easy. Okay, commodities. Now I use the City Natural Resources High Yield Trust to get exposure to commodities, and you can see that this year it's been doing stormingly well. It continues to do well, and this week it closed at a new high for this year. So I think this investment is probably up about 50% on the year. So this is doing great, but I'm not going to get married to the investment if the investment closes below the MA52, or rather not if it does, but when it does, I will exit it. And who knows, that could happen sometime in the next few weeks or the next few months, or it may be a few years away. I hope it's a few years away and that the price of this rises nicely, but I must try and not to get too wedded to it. I'm a little bit in love with the investment because it's done so well. So if it did badly in the next few weeks, it would be tempting to hang on to it even if it had fallen below the MA52, but I'm going to try and not let myself do that. Okay, the other slice of the pie is bonds. I don't actually trade bonds because they chop across their moving average too frequently to make it worth coming in and out of the market. I just buy and hold them. Again, I use iShares bond ETFs denominated in pounds, euros and dollars, and I've bought them and hold them within my portfolio, but I don't trade them. So what do I need to do this week? Well, nothing. I'm going to keep a very close eye on the price of the UK property ETF over the next week and see where it closes at the end of trade of next week, and if it has risen above the average for the year. At that stage, I will go ahead and invest in UK property then, but I'm going to have to just wait and be patient. It might fall back down again this week. Who knows? You'll have to watch next week's video to watch out. So many thanks for watching. If you haven't been to my website, please do pay it a visit and make sure that you're subscribed to get my emails, and please do also subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is called Trend Follower. So thanks for watching, have a great weekend, and I'll catch up with you next weekend. Bye for now.